Hello? 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 Okay, Hi, I'm back. I am here to complain again. Obviously, 7.1 just dropped. Literally all I do is complain about this game, apparently. Okay, so I'm not playing the game. Like, I haven't had the time to, haven't had the motivation to, or continue playing the game, which I'm hoping to go back and play the game again before I run out of time again. So I have no idea what's going on in the realm of new content, that is, and I start to realize that maybe I don't stream again because my internet is dog shit, but whatever. Anyways, let's talk about the new Thancred model. So it's been a while since the 7.0 patch dropped, and the graphical updates live with it, and I gotta say, not a lot of people are. It's not like the graphic updates aren't good, It's obviously very good, especially for a game that's been here since 2013. I don't know if you can hear that. My cat. What is my cat doing? Anyway, so the graphic update was a much needed quality of life update for Final Fantasy XIV, which I believe, definitely a long time coming, desperately needs update, because it used to be like a AAA MMORPG, and now it's just an MMORPG, you know what I mean? Like PS4 graphics and whatnot. So the devs tried to update or upgrade the graphics to 4K, to like new heights, let's say that, and they updated a bunch of things about the graphical stuff in this game, which includes UV mapping, textures, and a bunch of stuff, really. And especially face sculpts and NPCs, which NPCs, if you know the story of Final Fantasy XIV, it is very heavily character based. I do feel like a lot of people are very, very attached to some of the NPCs in this game, including me. I'm specifically talking about the NPC that had the changes in 7.1, which we're going to talk about today. Thancred Waters, right? Okay, so I need to pull up photos of him to be able to talk about the model, which the new model, the model update, right? Which I'm not very savvy with all these, like, sorry, excuse me, with all of these, like, live conducting of a stream. Yeah. I'm not very good at this. I haven't been doing much about I haven't been doing much like on stream and whatnot, and excuse me, oh my god, I just woke up. Can you tell? Literally just woke up and saw like the changes in the Thancred model, and oh my god, I had to just like drop everything and get over here, you know what I mean? So let's get to the stuff that we're going to talk about today, which is basically let's do this. I'm going to add like a window capture. Hold on. There we go. I disappeared. Okay, there we go. Hi. That's my man on the left, and I have no idea who the fuck that is on the right. It's pretty bad. Now, why is this bad? Why are these changes bad? Right? These photos are from Tiffany McRae on Twitter. You know, the Hell app. I'm not active there anymore, but my friends are, so I'm still around. Don't look at my tabs. And okay, you can almost see. There we go. Oh, hold on. There we go. Let's make that cleaner for all of us. And yeah, this is what we're going to talk about today. The changes to Thancred Waters' model in patch 7.1 of Final Fantasy XIV, which, you know, it's not, you know, maybe it's the angle change. Maybe like you look at this and you think, oh, it's probably the difference of angle, you know, but you can clearly see there are some visual differences here. Namely the lips, the way that the expression is like animated is very different. Oh, hold on 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. So you can see here the I think it's the same expression, quote unquote. Like if you type in /smile, that's the face that the NPC is gonna make. Both of these are the same expression, but the difference here is in the sculpt. So if you look carefully, you can see that the model on the left has like a squarer chin, right? It has like a more of a square shape, and the nose shape is kind of different too. But you can't really tell, and I can't really tell too because I don't have the game loaded up right now. And even if I have the game loaded up, I wouldn't have I wouldn't be able to like compare the old model and the new model. So this is what we have to work on right now. You can tell that there's a difference, especially in the texture, but it's probably not very the best image to look at on this on the sculpt, because obviously the angle is kind of different. It's a little bit different, right? But you can the thing that you can clearly see here in these two images is the Cupid's bow. That's like the shape of the upper lip is a little bit different. The photo on the right has more of a Cupid's bow. It has like a more rounded. Oh my god, hold on. Ow. Ow. Okay, what the fuck? Sorry about that. Why does this always happen on stream? Why is my cat... What is my cat doing? Okay. Stay there, buddy. Alright, Let's look at the other photo, which also ads are going to start. So I'm going to roughly go through this image before like before the ad finishes. It's like it starts in 30 seconds apparently. So oh, what the yo, don't fucking do that. Okay, I don't know why I did that. Sorry. Okay, so in this one, the changes are clearly more visible, especially on the collar. Let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, they did update the graphics, because so to speak, and the updated graphics looks very good. It looks a lot like it shows on more of the textures and what the textures are supposed to look like. Not like instead of the I don't know what the fuck is going on on the right, on the left one, honestly. But the right one, it gives you a better glimpse of how the item is made. I'm talking about as choker, obviously. Like you can clearly see how the fabric is woven. Well, not that clearly, but it's not like it has more clarity to it, which is the good thing about like remade textures, I guess. But here is where it gets bad. uh, well, obviously not saying that this is bad. Like, I'm not saying like the sculptors or the 3D artists that worked on this did a bad, like quote unquote bad job. Anyways, it's just not what the character looks like. It's not what I'm familiar with. Right, and this is not to say that I'm gonna get used to it. No worries. No, some charm points of this character was completely eradicated out of the new model. Like it absolutely is gone. It's just not there anymore. For people who say that he looks the same, well, I guess good for you. You don't have a fixation on him. He looks the same to you, but to me, he looks a lot different. The first thing I'm going to address is the nose. The nose on the right is a lot smoother. Like you can clearly see, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. You can clearly see how they smoothed out his nose, and with like the shine on the skin, yeah, I guess that's an update. Sorry, my cat just left. You can clearly see that they have updated the UV map, but I don't understand why they decided to smooth out his nose like that. Because the nose bridge, he used to have this like little round, like his nose is a little bit more broken. That's not the right word. I don't have the vocabulary for it. It's 4 a.m. It's 4:49 a.m. I just woke up, okay? So you can clearly see that in the older model on the left, the nose is more segmented. You can see like the bridge and the little button on the nose. I think it's a very cute charm point to me. And losing that on the right model is just kind of sad. You can clearly see that the one on the right, the newer model, his nose is smoothed out. I believe his model, like the contrast on the skin tone is a lot less visible on the right one, which is, I feel like, loses a lot of his skin depth. Wait. My head is kind of sorry, my model is kind of obstructing that a little bit, so let's move that aside. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so it's not good. It's not. I love the texture changes. I love the changes in the mapping of the shine on the skin and whatever. The engine really did a great job. Like they really did a great job rendering that on the engine. But I feel like the UV mapping and somehow the skin tone is also lighter than before, which I don't appreciate. I like him a little bit more burnt, like a little bit more crusty, so to speak. Despite the updates, the clear updates in the UV in the UV mapping on the right, you can clearly see his eye, like the creases on his skin more clearly, especially around his eyes. There's also a sculpt change, if I'm not wrong. So the sculpt on the right is a little bit more rounded, like the skin, the chin is a little bit tiny, little bit more rounded than the one on the left, or maybe it's just because of the new UV mapping, the new texture. It looks a lot less square now, which is the same thing that I talked about on this one. You know, that's not the same person. Like, it has like the same changes. I have no idea how and why it's like this, but the model on the right for the A Realm Reborn model somehow has more of a Cupid bow than the old model. But then this one, the Cupid's bow was visible on the old model and not visible on the new model. I don't like the little pout. They changed that little bit on the lips, which changed his overall expression. The sculpt change also contributed to this, which you can see more clearly in the eye area right around here, where he has the same expression and it's the same angle, right? And he's looking up. The model on the right here has a lot less like white under the iris than the model on the left, which I feel like makes his expression look a lot less tense. Like, I like the intensity in the expression on the left. He's supposed to be like really tense up here. It's Heavensward, right? It's very fitting that it's the Heavensward music too. What is it? What is my stream does this? Hold on. Okay. Okay, I fixed the thing when I tab out. Okay, yeah, so I appreciate that, you know, you can see a lot more skin texture on the new model over here. You can clearly see that they worked on it, and it's not like all blurred out like the 2013 graphics anymore, but some of the changes are just like, it's not the same person. It's just not the same person. I really would like to demonstrate this by going into how the model itself looks. Sorry, that's a commission. So hold on. I'm going to copy and paste this part of. Okay, there we go. We're going to like line them up and see the differences. Right, you can. Okay. I'm trying to line them up. Do you see it? Do you see it? I'm not insane. Okay, I saw some people saying like, Thancred stands are insane. Thancred stands are crazy. He looks like the same person. No, he looks different. He looks different. That's not the same. Like, the jawline is gone. Come on. And like I don't know what they did to his like his lip right here. Like that part, like when the old model, you can clearly see that there is a lip that is coming in from here, but it's not visible. It's not like a harsh line. It's not like a harsh lip line. And it's kind of like this. And then on the upper lip, it's kind of like this. It's not none of the lines are harsh, which I understand. It would be like, and that's just not there in the, like, the lines, the curves are just not there, and then there's a harsh lip line on his bottom lip here, especially on this part. These sides of the lower lip, it's just so, I don't know. I feel like it has something to do with the new lip rendering that they have going on in in 7.0. And also, like, you can clearly see the difference here. The eye on the new model is way smaller, even though it has more detail. And you can, I'm happy that the new model has like this line here, this crease here. It's more visible in the new model. I'm happy about that, but everything else is kind of diabolical. It's so bad. I feel bad. It's not the same person. Bring back my man, dude. Bring back my man. I'm so serious. If this is what we have to go through to get crispy 4K textures, I don't want it. Give me back my 2013 crusty blurred ass man. Like I'm so serious though. A lot of other NPCs are also going through graphical changes. Which one comes to mind? Grahatia. Grahatia apparently has his lips nerfed every update. And his lips are like 2 millimeters smaller or something. I don't know. My friend said that. I'm not, like, I haven't seen oh my god. They've been slowly, this is live, by the way. Persephus on Blue Sky just replied to me. They've been slowly nerfing his lips little by little since 5.3, I fear. Like, going from Exarch to Scion Sculpt, they nerfed his lips by 2 millimeters, and then from that model to 7.0 graphic update, they took away another 2 millimeters, and then now Exarch. Oh my god, yeah, it feels like we're trading character. I don't know, like we're somehow it feels like we're trading character visual traits for better graphics, and that's not something that I want to say. To me, these models are the same. Might be a little bit of an overreaction by my friend, but apparently these are the photos, these are the screenshots that they provided me, by the way. You can see that it's not without merit. Because I feel like, maybe it's the lighting rendering, maybe it's something with the textures, I don't know what they updated. But it looks like the lips are being nerfed, so to speak. Well, they really did nerf Estinian's lips. If you don't remember that, if you're not a Final Fantasy XIV fan, or if you're not really privy to details, I would say you wouldn't see the small changes in character traits, especially on like characters whose faces are obscured. But Estinians also had his lips nerfed in Heavensward. Like the model that was wearing the helmet and the model with the helmet off are two very different models, and I feel like it's done like that to make the model more unique. I don't know. This is what he looked like Of course, it's Estinian Wormblood at the time. You can see his lips here, right? Let's put Grandpa to bed. We don't need him anymore. That's him. That's Estinian, and this is also him. That's also Estinian, which you can absolutely see the fucking insane change in the lips. Like, why? Who did that to? Who did that to you? Who nerfed your lips? Why? Why would they? Why? It's like a very small change in the character facial feature, but it's so like, okay. This is someone who made this is by Loud Window on Twitter. This is what Estinian would look like with his original lips. Which those are two different characters. It's so. It's it's so crazy. Like the little changes the devs make. I don't know why they change it, but there are changes, and you know, maybe not every change is for the better. Alright, one more thing I want to touch on. This is the nose thing I was talking about. Like, you can clearly see that there are shadows here. And his nose is a little bit crooked. That's the word I was looking for. So, that's the general shape of his nose here, right? Right? And this is just... They got rid of everything. They got rid of every bump, every ridge on that nose. Like, you can't tell me that's the same nose. How is that the same nose? Like, yeah, it's still the same length. It's still the same. It has kind of the same shape, but the ridges, the bridge on the like the crooks, the little details, you know, it's just gone. And it's if you change if you change the lips on a character, okay, maybe it's to match up with like later detail, with a later model detail, I don't know. But if you change the nose, that's a whole ass different person. The eye is also different. That's the thing. That's what the Thancred fans are whining about. This is also like the outline of his jaw here. Just gonna draw it for you real quick, because like if you look very closely, it's still roughly the same shape. But this one, hi, Bless Winter. Yes, this I am here to complain. Hello. Once in a blue moon. Sorry, I haven't been streaming much because work has been diabolical, but that's okay, because I'm unemployed now. Hope you're well. Yeah, I quit my job, so I'm good. Time to buy a lotto ticket. Oh, I actually bought one. I really should like go check it. Alright, but yeah, I was talking about all the changes with the new 7.1 model of Thancred, and I feel like it's not just a change of skin tone. Like this is also like wait, no. That's the skin tone, right? I'm what is going on? I don't know what's going on. I feel like a lot was changed. Why are they making him lighter? Even with like the lightest shade in his eye, it's still like not the same shade. They changed it? Yeah, they literally just changed it in the patch 7.1, which was released yesterday. And a bunch of my friends were talking about how they changed the model, so I was just like here to demonstrate. I was just talking about how it changed then and why it visually looks like a different character. Well, you know, a different character is a little bit of a reach, but it's just a lot of changes. It's just not here. You can look on this side. I've copied and pasted the picture on the left on the side and like matched it so that the features would overlap. And I was doing a demonstration on how different it is, so you can clearly see that the lips are different. That's the most prominent feature to me. And then the nose, like the bumps and ridges on the nose is just gone. It's just like an airbrushed nose. It's just like a straight nose now. And the eyes, it's likely both a texture and a sculpt change that they're changing to match up with the new Endwalker model of Thancred, which, you know, not a lot of people. I don't have any complaints about the Endwalker model, but I think it's the Dawntrail re-texturing of the Endwalker model that got on my nerves, because it's not really like it doesn't look like the same character. Like we already were. This is unhinged, but a lot of players were already complaining at the start of Dawntrail about the graphic updates on the sculpt of the character. They feel like a lot of people feel like the sculpt on some of the NPCs have changed drastically, which includes Thancred, and I feel like his change is just like the most visible because his model has been since A Realm Reborn, so obviously the devs would love to give him like a graphic update so that he would blend in more with the new cast, with the new crispier 4K textures. But there's a disparity between what the actual A Realm Reborn model looked like and what he looks like in the Dawntrail change. So this is what they did to him. Oh, sorry, that's a commission. This is what they did to him. Those are two different characters. I understand that, you know, the need to like update your graphics, the graphics on your game, so that your characters will look like they're from the same game and not like one is a crossover from like a PS3 game and one is from a 2024 AAA game. But this is insane. It's like, so I went over this already. The angle is a little bit different, so it's not fair to like compare these two specific images to each other, but you can clearly see that there's a difference between like this one with like the more like angular jaw and this one with like the softer jawline. Do you see it? Do you see it? I can't really tell about the nose and the eyes because it's clearly very different angles, but I can tell you about the lips. This part, the new model, Thancred went to Korea for some top-notch surgery. Yeah, I guess. Here, you can clearly see on this new model, the Cupid's bow is very visible. It's quite rounded, actually. And this is like the old model. It has like a more like angular, it has like a more triangular shape to it, or like it has like this, like, I don't know, it just looks better to me. That's a character I fell in love with, and not this guy. This guy on the right, no idea who that is. I think the changes in lighting is just changes in lighting. It's like they add a lot of like light changes to the ARR zones. But I think the most visibly different is like this model was like easier to see, right? I don't, it's I need to like find some like pictures of the Endwalker model too. Like I need to see the comparison. I feel like people have done it in abundance already. This is from like a Japanese player, Michaela Waters _T on Twitter. A real Thancred locked away in the basement. Oh no, yeah. So this is the old and versus new Thancred. I'm pretty sure they used like Shadowbringers cutscenes to compare them, and you can see the differences very clearly here. I think the one is the lighting. The lighting in the newer screenshot is a lot like less. It has less contrast. Let's say that. And you can clearly see how they also airbrushed his nose. Like that is just a straight nose, right? And here you can see some of the little bumps and textures, right? You can see them on the texture. I don't know if the actual like new model has those features in the in the sculpt or not, but it's clearly not on the texture because we don't fucking see it. And also because of the changes in the model's like sculpt, the character's expression is also a little bit different, which I feel like this is like the one on the right looks more derpy to me. This one in particular, this looks better. Maybe it's just the it's lighting, the eye lighting thing, but you know, his whole, I don't know how to feel about the Thancred graphic update. I'm not happy with it. It just looks like a very different person, and it throws me off. I know I know that you know, other people are going to call me insane or like Aku in shambles. Yeah, I know that people are going to call me insane regardless because I'm like freaking out over this like sculpt change, texture change in a 11-year-old game. But a lot of people have the same thoughts as I do, so I just wanted to talk about it really quick. It's not just me. Okay, it's it's not just me. I feel insane. I'm in my room alone talking about this alone. And I don't know. I just wish that they preserved the old textures. It's and like upscaled it instead of just straight up making a new texture that doesn't match his image. I'm so sad over this. Like I'm so shocked. I started streaming again. This is what I've been doing for the past week at least, because I quit my job and now I'm like trying to support myself by doing commissions again, and this is what I've been doing. Probably should have been streaming it, but my work hours are just really like I work in I work in like a non-continuous intervals. I work in non-continuous intervals, so I can't stream because it's way too like my timetable was fucked. Like, I have no timetable. But this is what I've been doing. I'm not free. I don't have much free time. It's just been diabolical to me. Yeah. So thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I really want to see, like, I really want to, like, take a look of the actual in-game models to see it clearer, to see it better. But it's not very easy because, like, you have to, like, involve Blender and everything. But yeah, that's my 2 brain cells. I guess my 2 cents on the 7.1 changes in NPC face sculpt and textures of Final Fantasy XIV. Anyway, I'm not done with Dawntrail yet, so I might be streaming it again later. I was gonna say later this week, but I'm going to Malaysia this weekend, so not this week, probably next week. Yeah, I'm gonna stream Dawntrail, and I'm going to compare also the old and new voice acting in the final trial. Apparently, they changed the voice acting on that trial for Wuklammat. I follow Saina Briar. Bring back goodies? Okay. I'm gonna bring back snacks that only I can see. That only I can eat. Okay, if you are also flabbergasted by these changes, which you're probably not, I'm probably the only insane person in the room right now, which I am because I'm alone in my room. And if you want to help, if you want to help us do something about it, my friend at Thaliak's name on both Blue Sky and Twitter, she's hosting this document. She's making a video about how different the old and new model is. So check that out. Maybe contribute to it if you are willing to. I am trying to I am trying to contribute to that too. So maybe this video is like more, kind of like a brainstorming session. What's the link again? Oh, I'm going to link their Blue Sky. And you know, please help us. Please help him. It's not the same person. So this was like a little bit of a brainstorming session on how the changes looked to me personally, and probably what I want to add to the room, like what I want to add to the conversation. You know, it's not. Please help us. The desperation. Yes. As a Thancred enjoyer, I did not fall in love with this guy. I didn't fall in love with that airbrushed nose. Okay, I like the crooked one. I like the one with the intense expression. I like his character development, man. And yeah, I think that's it for today. 45-minute stream session. I'm going to go back to sleep and pretend none of this happened. I'm gonna wake up. Honestly, posting on the forum, if you want change within the game, you can post on the forum. And, you know, keep complaining. And hope that the devs hear you. The devs definitely do hear you, I think. This is a dream? Oh, this is all a dream. Oh my god. So I was saying, Thancred never changed. He's always been Thancred. Okay, If you want change, if you want something changed, if there's a change in game that you're not happy with, the one thing you can do is voice your opinion. Okay, this is not like the US election. I'm sorry. The devs listen to you. You can talk to your friends about it. You can go to the forums and directly make an impact by talking about it on the forum. You find a thread or like make your own thread about the changes that you don't like and see if other people agree with you. If enough people agree with you, which I think in this particular situation, I think a lot of people agree, honestly, because I've seen like a bunch of like Thancred enjoyers on the Japanese forum and the Japanese side of Twitter also commenting on this. Just make some noise, get the devs to look at you. Hello devs, please listen. Nako is going insane from this. Yeah. No, but I know that the devs definitely do listen to you. They do listen to the player's opinion, like, on things that don't regard, like, the actual story, of course. Because they changed Cinnabrier's voice acting in the final trial of Dawntrail, apparently. I haven't played it yet. Watch me play it, question mark? Devs do listen more than others, which is great, to be honest. Yeah. I'm glad they do listen, but on this particular thing, I feel like not a lot of people are complaining about these changes to Thancred. And I'm afraid that, if not enough people voice their concerns on how the new model looks, they're just going to say, yep, most people love this, carry on, let's move on. That's the graphic update. It's never, they cater more to the Japanese audience, and I really hope that the Japanese audience sees the changes that I'm seeing. I mean, I wouldn't have even noticed just because I don't zoom in on their faces. Yeah. Or pay close attention. Yeah, exactly. Like, the average players don't see the changes, which is insane to me, because as someone who just enjoys looking at NPCs, especially in cutscenes, the past few updates has been questionable to me, because not all updates are good, but not all of them are bad. I love zooming in onto characters and looking at the reflection in their eyes and and on their skin, and it's just so good. It feels good. Like, it's the little things. The true Thancred enjoyer. A lot of people also enjoy feet. That's why they put in the feet update in 7.1. Some people are having toes now, and not just Y'shtola anymore, which is great. a whole ass like photo upgrade just for the feet. Come on now. They also have been consistently releasing patches and updates to existing outfits that they're unlocking the general op, which is great. I gotta head out now, take care, and hope you enjoy the feed. Thank you. I most definitely will. Nice seeing you again. Thank you. Hope to see you again next week. I'm streaming again next week, so see you there. Alright. I think that's actually it. Usually I try to stall, so I have an hour footage. But I think I'm good. I think I'm good on this one. I'm just fucking going crazy over here. Fucking. Okay, y'all take care. I'm going to dip. Thank you for tuning in. This has been complaining. And I'll see you on the next streams or videos if you're watching this on YouTube and I decide to edit it into an actual video for once.